I've got over 1000 best buddied Pokemon to showcase to you guys for today. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I've been getting the same question on the live stream. People have been asking, Brendan, how many best buddy Pokemon do you have? Well, today I'll show you guys, and today I will explain to you guys how and why did I actually work on over 1000 best buddy Pokemon. Alright, so hi to all of you guys. So yes, let me go to bring my screen up and show you guys the very first thing that I need to show you guys over here under my medal. Alright, which is the best buddy medal over here. Alright, so I'm currently at 1032 best buddy. Alright, and I'll show you guys in my Pokemon storage how many best buddy I have. But if you guys would like to know why, so I explain to you guys in a bit as we go through it. And I'm over here in Batam right now in Indonesia with my friends over here in Nagoya Hill. This is where we'll be at to actually play the Picky Pack Community Day also. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys under here. So if you guys didn't know how to search for best buddy Pokemon, I'll show you guys. Alright, so you can type buddy. Alright, and you have to type certain numbers. If you type 0, it will show you Pokemon that you have never ever buddied before. Alright, if you actually use buddy 1, that will show you buddies that are at 1 heart. And then if you put buddy 2, then it will be increased. Then after that, buddy 3, there's also buddy 4, and then the best buddy is actually buddy 5. Alright, so buddy 5, I have a total of 1031. Why am I short of 1 though? You guys saw my medal, I'm at 1032, right? So the reason for that is because when I was at Go Fest, I think 2 years ago, I actually traded away one of my best buddied Pokemon. Actually, it's a Pokemon that, the person told me, the kid told me, that it's his favorite Pokemon. I told him, that I have one of it left, and it is my best buddy, and it's a hundo also. So I decided to trade it to him, and it's gone. Alright, but it's okay, one number short is totally fine. So for those of you who are also wondering whether do I only best buddy hundos, we put exclamation 4-star. Yep, I do have 184 Pokemon that are not best buddied as a hundo at all. So some of them are just shadow and whatsoever. I'm going to sort by number so it'll be easier to see that way. Alright, so all these are not hundos, but most of them are hundos, as you guys can see. If I were to type 4-star right now as compared to not having the 4-star, 847 of them are hundos. Okay, some of them are shadow, some of them are non-shadow, some of them are purified, etc. And if we were to type 0 attack and 0 hit defense and 0 HP, these are all the ones that are Nando. It's 0% IV. And yes, I have a total of 31 of them. These are all my 0% IV best buddied Pokemon. Not 31, 25. Alright, so let's go ahead to go through them bit by bit. I'll just go through them and scroll through them as we go along. Alright, oh yeah, I forgot to turn one more thing on. If you go to under your general over here, you can show the best buddy ribbon. We're going to turn that on because I usually turn that off as it's something that I don't usually look at, so you guys can see where the location of the best buddy ribbon is. So I'll just scroll through like this. I know I have a lot to show you guys, so it's going to take a while. But anyway, if you guys are wondering why do I actually work on 1000 best buddy, is because I actually enjoy swapping my buddies every day. In fact, I swap my buddy 20 times a day. Alright, that's the max number of buddies you can swap in a day. So when I actually do that, I do have a search term that I use. Alright, which I'll show you guys over here right now. I'll type OP space. So when I do that, it's actually using the text replacement from the iOS to actually replace the text with just OP space, and then it will show me open gifts please. These are my buddied Pokemon that I go in the sequence of the highest combat power CP. And then I'll go through from there to actually go through in sequence to actually best buddy them based off the higher CP first, and so on and so forth. Alright, so yeah. So when I actually do my buddy swap, especially once it takes over the 12, the 20 swaps resets at 12 AM. So when I do that, I would actually then work on the one that just kind of reset, because the last buddy that you have actually gets reset at 12 AM, and you can then play and then take a snapshot and also battle with it. So you cannot feed it until it is 1 hour after you have got it to full bar, the 6 bars. So after 1 hour, then you can use a golden raspberry again. So normally what I use whenever I need to interact with my buddy is I'll use 1 golden raspberry, alright, to get that 1 heart first. After that, I'll take a snapshot while the berry is being used. As the Pokemon is eating, I will take the snapshot just to save a bit of time. After it's done eating, then the top left there will be the exit button, but I do not tap the exit button at all. Instead, I will actually go ahead to actually, you know what, I just realized it's going to take a very long time to show you guys, so I think I'm just going to scroll down like this. Okay, I think that makes more sense. Yeah, seriously, there's so many best buddy Pokemon. I think I'll just scroll through like this. It makes more sense that way. Otherwise, it's gonna be a very, very long video. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be already a very long video. But after I'm done with the snapshot, then and also feeding the buddy, I'll then play with the buddy. Certain Pokemon, alright, you have to basically put your finger on the nose and then you spin around, spin around, spin around. When you see sparks around the Pokemon, that's when you know you are doing it right. Certain Pokemon you have to do it at the mouth, certain Pokemon you do it in really weird bit positions or whatever, but usually it's at the head of the Pokemon, alright, to actually play with them. Alright, so after I've clocked the 1 feeding heart and also the 1 snapshot and also the 1 play heart, I would then use it as my buddy Pokemon to actually do some raids or do some rocket battles, or even do some gym battles, or even use it to battle the team leader. So that's what I do. I swap in my Pokemon, alright, when I do raids. So for raids wise, I actually normally create a team of 6 Pokemon when I'm fighting the raid boss, and then I'll put it as the last slot, the bottom right as the last slot, to actually be activated in the raid itself, and then it will clock the heart. So let's say, for example, if I'm trying to best buddy my Glameow, for example, I'll put it as the last slot. The first 5 Pokemon are the one that I'll use. Like say, for example, if I'm fighting Mega Rayquaza, then I would use my White Kyurem and my Ice type attacker, but the last slot will be the Glameow. So when I actually do that 1 raid, I clock 1 battle heart with my Glameow, and then after that, if I would like to clock more hearts, I will also then fight the gym. I also put it as the last slot with my gym party, and then I'll fight the gym 3 times. 3 Pokemon will go down, it will clock 3 hearts with my Glameow. Okay, the third way of how I do it is to fight Rocket Grunts, which I'll put it as the last slot because we got 3 Pokemon that we can use to fight the Rocket Grunts. First 2 will be the Pokemon that I use to fight the Rocket Grunts. Usually I will need only 1 Pokemon, but sometimes I'll need 2. But the third Pokemon will never be used, and even for Rocket Leaders also, I also try not to use more than 2 Pokemon usually, so that I can use the last slot as my buddy Pokemon. So as for the team leader though, Candela, Blanche and Spark, what I will do is I'll put the Pokemon in the party, and then I'll just go in the battle. Just as the timer goes 3, 2, 1 and then go, right, I will tap the top left quick and you'll clock the interaction with the buddy. Alright, but these are my best buddy Pokemon. I'm just gonna go through a little bit more a bit with you guys. So you guys might be wondering, like, why do I do this though? Why do I actually best buddy over 1,000 Pokemon? Does it benefit, you know, my Pokemon in any way? Yes, they actually can go up to level 51 if I wish to. Most of them are power up to level 50 already, but if I want to get them to level 51, I literally have access to over 1,000 Pokemon right now that I can bring up to level 51. Some of it, of course, it doesn't make sense to do 2 because, like Zacian, for example, since I have 2, I only can use 1 at level 51. Because when you actually best buddy a Pokemon, in order for it to gain that 1 extra level, you must use it as your buddied Pokemon to actually then have it at level 51. If it's then unbuddied, alright, when you swap to another Pokemon, it will not be at level 51, the level increase will go down. So the thing is, it's only useful mainly for PvP, especially for the Master League or even the other leagues where if you have lower IV. I just realized that the best buddy icon for Necrozma is just on its head. Alright, so the buddy ribbon location is a bit interesting. It's a bit like very different. Like some of them are on its head, some of them are on the face, some of them are on the leg, some of them are on the chest, some of them are on the ear, some of them are on the, I don't know, the shoulder, and so on and so forth. That's the interesting thing about the buddy ribbon position. I always wonder like how does Niantic or Pokemon Company determine where the buddy ribbon should be placed. But some of them can be a bit weird. Like, I mean, this one is fine, but let me see if I can find anything. That's Dynasty is fine, alright, but I cannot remember which are the ones that I feel that the buddy ribbon is like shouldn't be there or whatsoever. It can be in a better position. Yeah, but other than that though, I'll tell you guys that for those of you who have been asking me how many best buddies do I have, I understand that a lot of people are trying to get your medal up to platinum, so I really recommend to work on your best buddy, as it's just swapping your buddy 20 times a day. You can do it to any Pokemon. It doesn't have to be a hundo. And to get the Pokemon up to best buddy, yes, it will take about 40 plus days if you actually interact with it in the minimal hearts. So I normally clock 6 hearts and then I will swap to another Pokemon, because you need 300 hearts to actually get it up to best buddy. So with that, it means that you need 50 days to actually get it up to best buddy. But if you actually do get some hearts from the gift send, and also do some routes, and also visit some new Pokestop, as the Pokestop Pokemon is still your buddy Pokemon, you then get some extra hearts. So okay, so those are some ways to do it. Yeah, those are Aquarium over there. I'm actually working on my legendary Pokemon now. Every single hundo legendary Pokemon, and maybe even mythical Pokemon that are hundos, I will get them all up to best buddy. Okay, my mythical Pokemon, the ones that you only can get one of, like Mew, Jirachi, Victini, Celebi, Diancie, Zarude, all those, I've already gotten all of them to best buddy. All my Shandos are also best buddy, except one, my Togepi, which I'm still working on right now. Alright, everything else is already a best buddy. My Nandos, I'm also working on them. My Shadow Hundos, also all of them are best buddied. Yep, so still working on some of them, but whatever the case is, I definitely will get them all the way up to yep. I realized though this one has the background. That's cool, the Dynamo. Like for example this. See, this is the one that I say is rather weird. Like, I think this is the last Pokemon I'd like to show to you guys, right? But Kling. How does the best buddy ribbon, but of course I understand, because the Kling is like spinning around, the best buddy ribbon will also spin with it. But I mean, you can always put it in the middle, the green part, and then that part you can make it in such a way that it does not spin at all. It's possible. Now we can see the best buddy ribbon, how it looks like at the back though. Yep, that's how it looks like. Cool, right? Yeah, I think Kling is one of the rare Pokemon that you can see the best buddy ribbon like that. Alright, but that's basically it, man. In terms of whatever I'd like to show to you guys. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the best buddy ribbon Pokemon. I mean, it's something that I really enjoy doing. I was initially thinking to stop at 1000, and if you guys didn't see the photo that I sent, my 1000th best buddy Pokemon was indeed my Hundo level 50 Shadow Pidgey. Okay, I decided to get this one up to best buddy as the 1000th Pokemon. I think it's the most deserving one, and this is the only one out of all my Pokemon that I best buddied that I use Poffin all the way. I did use Poffin for some of them, not that I bought the Poffin, but the Poffin just came in the form of the in-person raids in the past, where you can actually get Poffin when you do the in-person raids. But as of now, we do not get Poffins as rewards anymore, but sometimes we do get it from certain tasks and whatsoever. But this is the only one that I Poffin all the way. Even the last, I believe, 6 hearts or so, I Poffined it, because this is the most deserving one to get Poffin all the way. Alright, but everything else, it's all golden raspberries, or like literally just the regular berries itself. Right, so that's it from me, man. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely remember to leave a like on the video. Be much appreciated. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, in the next video. Let me know in the comment section down below what else do you like to see from me, from my collection, to show you guys certain Pokemon that I have or whatsoever. And also, if you guys didn't catch a live stream recently, I've been doing quite a number of live streams. If you guys would like to join in, come and join the live stream. We always live stream on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Singapore local time, from 10 PM to 12 AM for 2 hours per day. Sometimes I also do afternoon live streams to do raids also. If you guys would like to join in for raids also, whoever signs up for the highest tier Patreon or also the membership, you get yourself a slot on my friends list, and from there I will be able to send you remote raids whenever I go around and do raids in the city of Singapore. At the same time, for me to actually do this, I would say that for the live stream wise, it's something that I've been showing a lot of things that me grinding and whatsoever. If you guys want to also see my collection or whatsoever, you can ask on the stream nicely. I'll definitely will show you guys some of the things that you guys would like to see too. Alright, and also in one of the recent stream, we just did a power up stream, and I power up 12 of my Hundo legendary Pokemon. I plan to do that more. I plan to do other stuff than just catching and catching and catching. So hopefully you guys will join the live stream soon. Alright, so that's it from me, man. I'll see you guys in the next episode, in the next video. Alright, so it's time to say goodbye. So goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.